Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Spectator in the Zone postgame show. Ali Schultz here with Stephen Lau and Manib Alam for our first show of the basketball season. The Lions, unfortunately, today fell to Bucknell, 65-57. It was really a tale of two halves for the Lions. Played very well in the first half, and Bucknell really took it away in the second half. Manib, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, the Lions outscored Bucknell by 7 in the first half, and a big part of that is just how they were able to convert their shots. They shot 44% in the first half, Bucknell shot under 30%, whereas in the second half, Bucknell shot over 50%, and the Lions only shot 23%.
And also in the first half, the Lions had that 21-0 run, which was obviously a big boost.
Yeah. And Coach Smith pointed to a point early in the second half where Bucknell's Mike Muscala hit a three-pointer in transition, is really turning the tide and giving Bucknell some momentum offensively. And you can't expect the Lions to shoot 23% for the rest of the season, but it certainly points to the troubles they had offensively in the second half.
That's definitely true, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that the Lions had found themselves in foul trouble for the second game in a row. Against LIU, center Mark Sisko fouled out in the final minutes, as did freshman guard Grant Mullins.
Yeah, and this game, if you take a look at the stat sheet, you just see tons of guys that clearly were in foul trouble. I mean, Rosenberg, 4 fouls, Sisko, like you said, 5 fouls, and Zach and Wezo had 4 fouls in just 6 minutes. Yeah, which is you don't like to see that. And Osikowski, of course, also 4 fouls.
Right. The problem was that the Lions actually were really hurt by the fact that Sisko was in foul trouble. If you look at the first half, it was really a battle of the centers. It was Mark Sisko versus Bucknell's Mike Muscala. And once Sisko had 3 fouls in the first half, Coach Smith had to put him on the bench to save him for the second. And when that happened, Mike Muscala really just took over.
Yeah, and Sisko kind of carried the team in the first half. Like you said, for Columbia, he had 10 points, didn't miss a shot, and then actually didn't score at all in the second half. While his counterpart for the Bison, Mike Muscala, had a great game. 29 points, 19 rebounds, a couple of huge free throws down the stretch. Yeah. Obviously, that big 3, like Manib mentioned earlier, and really, he really just put his team on his back. And willed them to victory. So Lions will next face American next Sunday, so be sure to check out the stats on that, and we'll see you after the break.